lead in the Pledge of Allegiance. That determination was obviously made by the chair of the committee. But I think it's important language so that we can have some confidence that we don't make a mockery by selecting someone to lead the Pledge of Allegiance who in fact participated in any way in the overthrow of the government of the United States.
Yay! Alpha liberals on parade yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
In the House, right? David Cicilline.
Oh.
Good for him.
It's fire.
Representative Rapey McForehead. Matt Gaetz is just, oh God, he's so vomitously smug. Okay. What was he was, I'm just afraid a couple of your members will get caught up in that because a couple people have expressed, by the way, with the McGonigal story, we had every right to express, dissent about 2016. No one voted not to seat, right, electors. No one tried to overthrow the Capitol. Oh my God, he's the smirkiest, most punchable frat boy face. Okay.
Well, he's got a big target on the forehead.
That huge forehead.
So
yes.
there's that.
Yes.
It's a 5 head.
Exactly. Alpha Liberal Move, our little friend Victor Shee, our little stem cell friend, said, OMG, Representative Jeffries just announced that Representative Dan Goldman, who served as lead prosecutor during the first impeachment of Trump, will serve on the Weaponization of Government Subcommittee, which means he will go head-to-head with Jim Jordan and call him out. Amazing move. I agree. You know what? Fine. Take our Adam Schiff. We'll see you when Dan Goldberg. We have an awesome bench on our side.
Yep, we do.
Also, one of our favorites, Representative Stacey Plaskett, right? Was awesome on the impeachment committee as well. So, good. Call out their bolt.
And who's going to be on Intel in Adam Schiff's place is Jim Himes, and he does not suffer any fools.
No, he does not. Wait, where's McGovern? Give me McGovern yesterday, which is why I'm wearing
McGovern was reading them on the floor. That was amazing.
My Puck Putin shirt. I just want to make sure I could say it correctly.
Make that the last time you say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just a startled response.
Well,
this is in honor of what he did in 2016 and also Ukraine. And we have Dr. Redlener live from Ukraine today. Yeah, I won't say it again.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay, you can read it.
Yes.
Okay.
All
right. They are not paying attention to the kitchen table issues that people anguish over every night. And I can assure you, I don't care what part of the country you come from, people aren't sitting around the table talking about Pol Pot. But anyway, that's what my Republican friends think is a national priority. We're talking about socialism in this resolution, but we're not talking about a definition of what it is. Are we talking about public schools? Are we talking about roads? Are we talking about Social Security?
Nope.
I mean, give me a break.
Yeah. Went on to say.
I mean, I have to say that this is about the stupidest bill I've ever seen. Just a stupid bill. And let me just say to my Democratic colleagues, vote however you want on this. Doesn't matter because it does nothing at all. Oh, it denounces Pol Pot. Of course we denounce Pol Pot. I've never heard anyone say anything nice about him. We denounced Stalin. Didn't know that needed a resolution. We denounced Kim Jong-un. Well, not all of us, actually. Because, in fact, if I remember correctly, it was the leader of the Republican Party, Donald Trump, who said he fell in love with him, who talked about how talented he was, who called him a great leader, who bragged about their chemistry.
Okay, and then here comes Putin. Here it goes, yeah.
You know what's interesting, Mr. Speaker? One name I noticed was missing from this list, Vladimir Putin. Like, what's up with that? I mean, we condemn Lenin and Stalin, but not Putin? Is that like a Trump thing? Did he put in a call? Seriously, why is Putin left out? And by the way, this isn't just a stupid bill, it's a badly written stupid bill. It lays out all of these awful people and then says we're, quote, rejecting the implementation of socialist policies in the United States of America. And nobody, not a single person so far, has been willing to clarify for me what exactly that means.
Stupid. Putin-loving bitches, all of you.
Oh, he turned the car around and went back and picked up that Putin thing again.
Hang on. Okay, hang on.
The gentleman from Pennsylvania said that Vladimir Putin was not put on this list because he's a communist, yet the gentleman mentioned communism several times. The gentlelady just talked about the Communist Manifesto, and I'm looking at the list of people that are mentioned. Among them is Pol Pot, who was, I think everybody believes, was viewed as a communist. So again, I'm just trying to figure out, like, why wasn't Putin included on this list? Did somebody get a call from the Mar-a-Lago prison line that you couldn't put Putin on this list? I mean, what was? I don't quite get it.
Oh my God, I love Jim McGovern.
He just read them.
Prison line. Oh, it's fantastic. Yes, our point is Putin. That's my point. I'm just going to do that, Chris.
Okay.
You know what this T-shirt means?
Sure.
It means Putin. That's what it means.
Yeah.
By the way, he turned an FBI agent to help him install Donald Trump. Oh my God. This should open a whole new conversation. I finally got to read the entire article in the Philadelphia Inquirer about this whole McGonigal thing. I hope people are right that he ends up flipping and giving up the whole ghost on this.
I'm sure we can count
Yes.
on that, though.
Speaking of the Mar-a-Lago prison line,
Yes.
who said, before you buzzkill the entire show and
Well,
block all my happiness, just
I
stick
know,
to what you do
I know
best,
you,
which
I
is
know
be
you
wrong.
stick to hope. You love hope.
Yes.
Okay.
What Nixon did was just an ordinary crime. What Trump has done is quite arguably the worst crime against the United States that a president could commit. Who said that?
Lucille Austero.
No. Former Republican federal judge and Ted Cruz mentor Michael Ledig.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And isn't it what's interesting about that quote is you don't even know which crime he's talking about, do you?
No.
I don't either.
All of them?
It could be.
Being a
All of the above.
Russian asset
Yes,
illegally
and?
installed? I don't know. Could it be the Ukraine that illegally holding up arms for? It could be the overthrow of the United States government. Could be espionage in the classified. Could be any crime.
It could be
Which
something
crime?
we don't even know about
Right?
yet.
It could
Could
be-
be what the Italians were. Scusi. It could be in the Scusi investigation.
Scusi.
Scusi.
It could go back as far as getting peed on by a Russian hooker.
Yes, it could be that. Oh God, I'm hoping for something from the Scusi investigation. Oh, Scusi. This is in the. We might as well get the "you're being wrong" stack out of the way. Again, all over Twitter. Michigan Lefty, add me to the list of people who can hear the faint music yesterday and today. I am listening on Sirius XM. I'm not crazy. I mean, I could be crazy. Yes, I'm crazy. And
I think your viewers
no,
are trying
lots
to-
of listeners on Twitter are telling
No,
me they
they're
can hear it.
gaslighting you.
And then whenever
I
I
think
tell you, you turn it off, and I can see it over
They're
there.
gaslighting you.
I can see it
I
over
think
there.
lots of listeners like to get their tweets read on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You heard it too. You said it the other day.
No, I didn't.
Turncoat.
I've not heard it. I do not hear it.
Okay, let's play some more Alpha Liberal for me. Eric Swalwell, a perennial Alpha Liberal from the great state of California. Cut 7, Eric Swalwell. Thanks so much.
The chairman of the Republican caucus, Ms. Stefanik, said over 800 pounds of fentanyl were seized at our southern border in October. This is Biden's border crisis. And this is just cheering on chaos instead of honoring the police who did the tough job, the hard work, and seized the drugs and took them off the streets.
By the way, everybody posts, the portions of Trump's, I don't know, wall fence that are falling down, the few feet of it that he finished, or also remember the metal bars he said no one could climb over, just the pictures of climbing
people were
over.
climbing quite
over
easily.
those. Okay, here he is, Eric Swalwell, again on fentanyl.
If we want to talk about some of the fentanyl facts, 96% of the fentanyl seized in the last fiscal year was seized at ports of entry. And 86% of the convictions around fentanyl coming across our border were convictions of U.S. persons. 86%. So we should talk about fentanyl. We should go after China. But this is chaos, what I'm seeing from my Republican colleagues.
Bringing the facts and the numbers. 86% from
It's
Americans.
amazing when you look at the numbers.
Interesting. Yeah, it's weird. Okay,
We
one
should
last one.
celebrate law enforcement. We should not deride them and use them to make points that actually don't even land, because the fentanyl crisis is not happening where you all are claiming it's happening. So I will take this opportunity, and I'll thank Sheriff Daniels and the men and women he works with, and I'll thank CBP for the hard work they do. And I invite my colleagues to join us, not in chaos, but in change.
Alpha Liberals bringing the fire yesterday. Oh, by the way, including MVP, Vice President Harris, who did a great job talking about the George Floyd Policing Act at Tyree's funeral, because I'm so tired of almost to a person, a Republican on TV is like, nothing we can do about it. There's not a single thing we can do about any of this. It's like, yes, there is.
There's a solution right in front of you.
Yeah, do we have that? The
That
vice.
too.
Yeah, the vice president. yesterday.
I'll just close by saying this. I was, as a senator, as a United States Senator, a co-author of the original George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. And as Vice President of the United States, we demand that Congress pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. Joe Biden will sign it, and we should not delay, and we will not be denied. It is non-negotiable.
Yay. Okay, for those of you that get your weather from rodents, today is Groundhog Day.
It is. Oh,
It
yes.
just sneaks right up on you, doesn't it?
You don't see it coming, and then your shadow's right there in front of you, and it's like
By the
6
way,
more weeks.
Bonnie was on a rodent hunt this morning. Bonnie is a big, you can tell, she's looking under the pool cover, under the ivy. Yeah, looking for Punxsutawney Phil.
Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. I hope you'll join me on my new audio podcast, Justice Matters. I'll be using my 30 years as a federal prosecutor and Army JAG to unpack, break down, and explain the legal issues of the day, particularly where the legal intersects with the political. Please look for Justice Matters with Glenn Kirshner wherever you generally get your podcasts.